Hello and welcome to my channel Mac 3D Design. Today we will cover the rectangle command. In previous video we have covered the circle command. So let's get started. To draw any kind of 2D sketch, first we have to select a plane. Here I'll choose a plane, front plane, and click on sketch. Okay, now choose rectangle command. Here there are 5 rectangle commands. The first is corner rectangle, second is center rectangle, third is 3-point corner rectangle, and fourth one is 3-point center rectangle, and the last is parallelogram. In corner rectangle, we will define the distance or the dimension from first corner to the another corner passing through the same diagonal, like this. From this to this, these 2 points are connected through the diagonal. Not really, but we imagine that this is connected to the diagonal. These 2 diagonal points are define the dimension of the rectangle. This is not the exact dimension. We can define this dimension by choosing smart dimension from here and click on this and define this dimension as 90 mm and this at 160 mm. Okay, we can also define the dimension through this one to this one. Okay, first we have to delete these 2 dimensions and click on smart dimension. Click on this point and this point. We can also define through the diagonal distance, through the horizontal distance, through the vertical distance. We have already covered the vertical distance of this rectangle. We can also assign this incline or the diagonal distance like this. From 180. Okay. So next circle command is rectangle command is the center rectangle. This rectangle starts from the center and ends with the one corner. Here, when we need to draw a rectangle from the center of the circle or from starting from the corner line of the corner or end point of the line, like this, maybe we have drawn a center rectangle. Here these are the dashed line or center line. This dimension does not matter to any dimension, but we can define these dimension by clicking on these 2 points by choosing smart dimensions. If we wanna draw a rectangle from one point to another, or starting or connected to the center point of the rectangle and passing through the end point of the line, like this, then we have to draw a rectangle by choosing center rectangle. We can also draw the rectangle from the mid point of the line, like this. We can also assign the relation between these circles. First, exit to the by pressing X, escape, exit to the rectangle command. Now click on the center point, shift and click on the center point and click on the another center point, that is this. We can align these two rectangles in horizontal, in vertical and by coincide. We'll assign the relation vertical. Now these points are in a vertical relation. We can also assign the coincide relation, like click on shift, click on center point and another center point, click on coincide. We cannot coincide this because this is already have the relation, that is it is also coincide with the center of the line and end point of the line as another rectangle. Okay. Now the third type of rectangle is 3-point corner rectangle. Here we can draw rectangle by defining any three corners of the rectangle, like this. Here we define this distance and last this distance. Okay. Here one more type of rectangle, that is center, midpoint of the arm of rectangle and the corner of the rectangle. These 3 points rectangle can be drawn by this. This is the center point, this is the midpoint of the arc, and this is the final corner point. This was the center point or starting point. This was the midpoint of this arm, and this was the third point. This was the third point of corner of rectangle. Okay. Now we will draw the last rectangle or parallelogram by choosing this and this. You can also define this rectangle by shear angle, but all the rectangles in previous commands are in 90 degrees. Okay, now select this one and click on delete. These are all type of or 5 types of rectangle in which we can draw or start a 2D drawing, and from the 2D drawing we can convert the 3D drawing. Thank you. In this video is enough, and we have discussed all type of rectangle. Thank you and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.